Hello, and thank you for joining me. Today you will discover what it takes to free yourself from postpartum anxiety, depression, and anger. Take a moment now to free yourself of distractions, step away from social media, turn off your devices, find a quiet space, and grab something to take notes with, because what I'm about to share with you could completely transform your life. By the end of this video, you will know the steps that I have taken and that I have used to help other mamas find deep relief from the tight feeling of anxiety, the heavy feeling of depression, and the explosive feeling of anger. The wonderful news is that these are just symptoms of an underlying false belief about yourself from the past. Diving deep into the subconscious mind is absolutely possible in order to find the root cause of these symptoms. This is why what I do as a rapid transformational therapist works to free you from these deep-seated false beliefs and heal you from wounds of the past. Upon finishing this presentation, you will be able to easily implement some of these techniques on a daily basis. This is for moms truly wanting to get back to feeling like themselves again. Moms dealing with postpartum anxiety, depression, and rage, and moms that had one or several of those issues in the past, but never really felt like it fully left them. This can even be incredibly healing for those dealing with chronic illness. These symptoms can linger for many, many years later. This is for someone that has consistent feelings of overwhelm, someone whose mind is filled with a million ping-ponging thoughts and just wishes the thoughts would quiet down for a moment. This is for the mamas that are desperately trying to connect with their loved ones, but just feel like hiding away instead because they have thoughts of, they'd be better off without me. I'm such a burden to them anyway. This is for the moms that are really struggling in all areas of life, like career, relationships, and health, because of the limiting beliefs postpartum depression, anxiety, and anger can stir up. This is most definitely for the moms that are ready to take their healing into their own hands, that are ready to create the life they desire. This is for the moms that are ready to be the woman and mother they were truly made to be. This webinar is not for those that are looking for a quick fix or someone that doesn't believe that there's any sort of mind-body connection. This is not for someone who desires to have everything done for them, and is for someone that realizes they are the only ones that can take action to bring phenomenal change into their lives. This can seem scary at first, but I'm going to tell you exactly why, if you come alongside of me, you will be able to find lasting relief. Hello, my name is Alyse, and I am so grateful that you have taken this time for yourself to learn what it takes to heal from your pain. I myself dealt with severe postpartum depression, anxiety, and a year after my daughter Eden was born, the rage kicked in. I had a pretty traumatic breastfeeding experience with Eden, and though that was just the tip of the iceberg when it came to a cause of the postpartum depression, anxiety, and rage, I felt like these symptoms never really went away, even many years after having her. It wasn't like what doctors tell you where a year after you have your baby, all of your symptoms are gonna magically disappear. That's not what I experienced at all. I remember being in the pediatrician's office and them asking me, do you have thoughts of hurting your baby or yourself? And just thinking to myself, if I did, would I really want to tell you that? Because what would happen? Would you take away my baby? Would you put me in a hospital? Would I be labeled as insane? All of those questions just popping into your head, firing off a million miles a minute and just going into complete survival mode, and you shut down. Though you feel like you completely shut down, all of those survival mechanisms are popping up all at once that you could often feel like you're going to explode too. And often you do. There's no feeling of balance. I was there, and I fully understand. And I was also someone that didn't have any emotional support at home. And so navigating this really scary part of my life felt absolutely unsafe and impossible. But I am here to tell you, Mama, that you are not alone, and that it is absolutely possible to heal from this. I am a certified rapid transformational therapy practitioner, as well as a regenerative detoxification specialist. I received my regenerative detox certification a year after a desperate cry for healing, because I couldn't get myself off of my daughter's floor to even play with her. And I knew that this was not the mother that I wanted for my Eden. And so the next day, I discovered a radical diet change that a woman used to heal herself from Lyme disease, which is something that I was also dealing with. Though that diet change helped me a lot, what was the total transformation and catalyst for me was discovering rapid transformational therapy. Several years after becoming a regenerative detoxification specialist, I discovered Marissa Peer on YouTube after spotting one of her ads popping up. And I watched her, and I knew after watching her that this was something that I had to share with the world, because I felt almost instantly transformed. It brought me complete freedom. And after working with other moms to help bring them similar relief with this technique, I can completely say and have total confidence in saying this, that there is healing and that you can recover. Using RTT along with other meditative practices, you can heal. Imagine being in the exact same environment that you are right now, but feeling totally blissful and joyful. Your external environment is exactly the same, but you see it in a completely new light. Does that feel absolutely impossible? I thought it did too. I started taking action for the results that I truly desired. And I believed that I was no longer a victim to my circumstances. And I can tell you, currently going through a divorce right now, that it is way easier than what our society tells us it should be and how I should be feeling. I'm not saying that I don't release tears or get frustrated. It's important to acknowledge feelings and to completely release them. It's important to acknowledge these feelings, but knowing they are not who I am and having the ability to completely release them is absolutely liberating. I can easily and quickly get back to the joyful, peaceful, and present woman and mom that I absolutely desire to be. Is this something that you desire in your life? That's why I'm so happy that you're here. So do you experience tightness and heaviness in your chest on a consistent basis? Or throughout your entire body, for that matter? I know I had, to the point of not even knowing what an actual deep breath felt like, almost as if I was having an allergic reaction to life. A client of mine experienced the same feeling with panic attacks quite often, and I was so grateful to hear the news of her relief from them. So now I want you to imagine what your life would be like without the issues you're facing. Picture what you'd experience if you were free from what you feel is imprisoning you. Would it actually feel real to smile? Would you be able to socially interact with others without fear of reacting to something that is being said to you or about your little one? Would you be able to hear your little one cry without your heart leaping out of your chest and every one of your nerve endings firing up? Would you be excited to go places and not feel stuck hiding at home because you feel like you can't handle unexpected things that might happen with your little one? Can you see yourself communicating with your loved ones in an incredibly patient and loving way, no matter what situation you are faced with? Imagine you are able to be who you truly desire to be, a woman and mom that is completely connected with who she is. And because she is so connected with herself, it is easy and effortless for her to connect with others. She remembers she is not only a mom, but a woman with interests and passions. And imagine that woman now has the desire and the motivation and the drive to pursue them. So now that you can visualize yourself completely healed, how do you get there? There are 5 steps, among other techniques, that I like to use on a moment-by-moment basis. And I like to remember them using the acronym LOVE. LOVVE. Listen to the body and what it is trying to say to you. Each symptom the body brings forth is trying to speak to you in some way, telling you to slow down and observe your thoughts. For every thought we think, we have a physical reaction. For example, when we're hungry, the stomach growls or the mouth salivates. So when our thoughts are in a constant state of turmoil, it's no wonder symptoms like tightening of the chest, headaches, dizziness, muscle aches and pains, stomach issues, and more can start to arise as a side effect of depression, anxiety, and anger. So just tune in and listen to your body. Observe your thoughts throughout your day. Doing this on an objective level can bring great realization and insight as to why certain things may be a trigger for you. Doing this objectively is the key, as if you were an outsider looking in. Otherwise, if we were to observe our thoughts in an emotionally charged way, this is when guilt and shame can try to sneak in. Observing them with curiosity is key. Asking yourself, what is it that's stuck inside of me that made this event trigger me? Giving yourself this compassion and unconditional love brings great healing to the body, mind, and soul. Validate. If you are thinking and feeling in a negative, emotionally charged way, that is okay. This happens. We are human. Validating this is giving love to your inner child that likely didn't feel validated when she was young, as she tried to seek love and attention with crying, screaming, hitting, or various other ways. Give the little you the love that she desires and she deserves. Visualize. We have already done some beautiful visualizations as to how life would be once you're completely healed. But doing this throughout your day on a moment-by-moment basis actually brings this into your reality much faster. Where focus goes, energy flows. So whatever we focus our thoughts on the most will manifest into our lives. Are you continuing to manifest joy, peace, and patience? Or are your thoughts turning against you? Visualize today the life you truly desire and believe that it is on its way to you this very moment. Eradicate old, outdated, false, negative beliefs about yourself. Eliminating these beliefs gives you the ability to finally start taking those steps to create the life you truly see for yourself. You eradicate these thoughts and beliefs by simply observing your thoughts and saying to yourself, I hear you and what you're trying to say, but this is not who I truly am. This can take quite a long time to do if this is done in your conscious mind, which is why what I do with RTT is so effective. But it is still an incredibly important tool in your healing toolkit. Using this method can be a simple and effective tool to help you get started on your journey to total healing. You have the powerful ability to change your life in a positive way with your thoughts alone forever. What does this mean for you now? Some doctors may tell you that your depression and anxiety can't be cured, and that you might need to be on medication for the rest of your life, or you need to go to therapy week after week, year after year. And though there is no magic pill or wand to make everything magically disappear, I can tell you that there is a tried and tested method that will uncover the root cause of your issue and help you heal for good. So what are the benefits of healing your postpartum issues? Do you remember all of the beautiful visualizations we created earlier in this presentation? You will feel more connected to who you truly are. You'll not only feel connected to yourself, but it will be easy to connect with others. Not only will you love connecting with yourself and others, but you will do it with joy, peace, and a complete feeling of liberation to be the woman you were created to be. Your body will feel looser, lighter, and tension-free. All of this will come with the happy side effects of being a better mom. The mom you dream of being for your child or children. You'll have more success in all aspects of your life, from your home life, career, and health. You'll be able to easily release worries and doubts on a regular basis, giving you the life of emotional freedom that you desire and deserve. So what's next? You now have the ability to take this information and apply it to your life, along with doing other research on what may work best for you. But without an experienced RTT professional passionate about helping women just like you, it might be difficult to fully implement these techniques without having the ability to access your subconscious mind. This can bring you into a round robin of trial and error. I know, because I had scoured the internet for a million different options until I found what actually worked. Years of seeing doctors and therapists just coming to a close with this one modality. I was entirely in your shoes, and I feel so blessed to have the ability to help other mamas speed along their recovery. Or if you resonate with what I have described and explained here today, and you don't have time, nor do you want to wait any longer to maximize your healing, you can apply for a free consultation with me to discuss what it will take for you to get the results you desire. If this is you, click the link below to schedule your free call. I only ever work with a handful of women at a time, as this gives me the ability to focus greatly on each one's individual needs. So spots are limited. Each one of us are different in our own beautiful way, and I only ever work with women I know are ready to take their healing into their own hands. Women that are ready to feel complete freedom and redemption. So it is important for us to have a chat in order to make sure we are the perfect fit for each other. Once you schedule your call by clicking the button below, we can get on a video chat to go over what symptoms you have and what you feel your triggers are. Most exciting of all, we will go over how you desire your life to be and what steps we will take together to get you there. So if you are tired of trying to figure this all out on your own, and you want to be completely free from the debilitating effects of postpartum depression, anxiety, and anger, book your free strategy call with me today. I am so excited to talk to you about this. This is your life to live the way that you choose to, Mama. So let's take your power back.